Hey guys, welcome back to Accepting You, where we talk about topics that affect mental health. Today, our topic is what triggered me to hit rock bottom. Today, our topic is personal, it's about me, and the reason why, I want others to become aware of mental health and to realize that many people are going through this maybe because they have gone through something, and and maybe somebody does need to a video like this. So let's get to it. um Being sexually abused at a young age, from the ages of 3 through 5, it really it was one of the worst things somebody could have ever done to me, especially by someone that I trust and someone that I loved and someone that I built so many memories with, someone that I truly believed that they were keeping me safe. And to realize that they weren't was one of the most painful feelings ever. The pain was so excruciating that I wanted to act like it never happened. I wanted to believe it was a lie, that I never wanted to talk about it. I wanted to hide it and never tell nobody. But the effects that it was causing inside of me, I was beyond sad. And I think no one ever knew. Everyone was shocked when I had my mental breakdown at 13. See, at the age of 10 was when I realized that I was sexually abused as a child. And realizing it was like a big shock to me, because I realized that what I was being told was a game that we were just playing was actually me being sexually abused for 2 years. And there were times where that maybe it didn't happen as bad, but there were from 6, 7, and 8, yeah, there were occurrences that did happen, but the most were at the ages of 3 and 5. So I wanted to just stay quiet about it. I thought that if I stood quiet, everything was going to get solved, that I was going to be fine, that it was never going to do nothing to me. But I was extremely wrong. See, at the age of 13, I didn't want to live in a lie anymore. I think because I told myself I wanted to live in a lie, it was so much on my shoulders, so much on my mental, trying to make myself happy all the time, trying to block it, trying to, accept, I didn't want to feel that pain that I felt at 10, realizing someone hurt me that way they did. So I think that I got so overwhelmed with so much pressure that I was putting on myself to be happy, to act like it never happened. I did attempt to take my life away. I thought, what could a 13-year-old give to life? This is just me being 13 years old, and life hurts like hell. And so that completely switched my life after I tried taking my life away. It was hard, because I was forced to go to therapy, and I didn't want to go. I did not want to. I wanted to live in a lie again. I wanted to act like nothing ever happened to me. But I was being told, oh no, you need to realize what happened to you, and you can no longer act like you're happy. Because look where you ended up. You are not happy. It was what I was told by my therapist, by my mom and my dad, and it was hard to to hear those words that I wasn't truly happy, that I was living a lie. And so going through therapy, getting help, made me realize how depressed I was. I was so depressed, I didn't even want to get out of bed. There were days where my mom would come in my room and she would say, "Get up." And I did not want to get up. I would lay in bed for hours, and there were times that she would just have to drag me out of bed and say, "You need to get up and you need to keep fighting." And those were the hardest times, and I got so depressed that self-harm became one of my biggest outlets. When I was frustrated, when I was angry, when I was extremely sad, when I was misunderstood, or when I was just so overwhelmed and I didn't even know what I was feeling anymore, because I was so used to wanting to just feel the feeling of happiness that I never allowed myself to feel what was real anger, what was real sadness, what was all those real emotions. All that pain that had caused me, I was actually feeling the pain. And so being diagnosed, then I was diagnosed by, being bipolar, which made a lot of sense at that time because I did not know how to control my emotions. I was all over the place. When I was angry, I was extremely angry. I would throw everything around. I would shake. When I was extremely sad, I couldn't stop crying. There was a night where I was in a corner of my room and I was crying for hours in the dark, and I felt like giving up, fighting these suicidal thoughts, telling myself, your life is worth it, your life is going to get better, you have to believe in what they're telling you. And so I go through all of this and learning how to cope with all of this sadness, coping with everything. And I know many people didn't get to see my mental breakdown. Personally, a lot of family members didn't even know I was really going through it. But many peers that I went to school got to see it. And I know that they never knew why. And some of them knew why, but I don't think they realized, why I was acting the way I was acting. I can only tell you this, is that it was just really truly hard, and it was extremely painful, was because this person that caused me all that pain was someone who took me to my first day of preschool. It was someone who taught me how to pray, and was someone just that my parents trusted and that I trusted. And knowing that someone you thought was going to be there for you through the good and the bad, and realizing they were the main person hurting you and destroying you, taking your innocence away, making you feel worthless, making you have to fight for a meaning to live, was the worst feeling. So I just want you guys to get a glimpse of what I went through and what I've overcame. So, in the next video that I do make, there will be it's like, I guess, a part 2, but really it's how I got to a better state of mind. That's going to be our next topic, on how I got to a better state of mind. And so you guys, you know, if you're going through this, if you have a teenager that is going through, you know, suicidal thoughts, self-harm, depression, and all of it, and you want to get a better understanding on what helped me, then, you know, the next video, stay tuned. If you have a friend that is who went through, you know, had a childhood trauma similar to mine, and you know, you want to know how to help them to get into a better state of mind, the next video. I hope you guys, you know, look at this and just, you know, see who I really, you know, my past, my childhood trauma that no longer defines me, but I want you guys to know who I am. I want you guys to know why I want people to become aware, and that if you went through something similar, you know, there is something better for you. There are better days coming for you, and it's going to get better. And please strive to get into a better a better place in your life, because I know that it's possible, because I did it. And I hope that this video helps you, or helps anybody that you know is going through the same thing. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and like. If this actually helped you, like, or just leave me a comment. You know, I really do. I want to know that people are actually, you know, like, oh, I really felt like I really, you know, felt understood or something. Give a like, or share this, or subscribe. It's all appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day, guys.